Okay, so the topic that has been presented to the table is whales. And what do we know about whales? Well, whales have been known to be in existence for over 3 million years, I believe. We do believe they are the ancestors of walking mammals on land that ended up going to the water to find food. We have evidence of this because if you look at their fins, both their dorsal fins and their tail fin, they have 5 fingers or phalanges just like us. Their bones are just like ours. And if you look at their tail fin, it looks like there's 2 legs and feet pointing out. That tells us that at one point or another, they walked on land. But it also tells us that they are mammals. Another way we can tell they're mammals, you may not know this, but they do have hair on them, like we do. It's very sparse, sporadic, all over their body, but one way to tell a fish from a mammal is hair. Also, whales have live births. Some whales have 1 to 2 calves, actually is what they're called, and they feed them with milk. All mammals feed their babies with milk, so that is another reason we know that they are mammals. Another scientific theory is that they had nostrils like we did in the front of their face. But as a predator, as most of them are, you have to have eyes that face forward. That is another indication that they are a predator. But back to the nose thing. Their nose or nostrils started on the face, just like us. But over time and with evolution, they grew to go to the top of their heads. Now some whales still have 2 nostrils, others have 1. But that blowhole at the top of their head, that's one piece of evolution that is a theory in science that tells us they once walked on land. What is another interesting fact on whales? Here's another one. Some whales have baleen, or this kind of filament stuff that hangs instead of teeth. Now there are some with teeth, like the killer whale, but most of them have baleen. And what happens is they suck in all this water that has krill and small crustaceans, and what they do is they push the water out through their baleen. Now this is kind of a filter, so it catches all the krill and they eat it. But once they digest it and they poop it out, their poop contains carbon dioxide and nutrients that these krill use to eat and bloom, and so it's a nice big circle of life in the water. What else? Some whales, like the killer whale, will kill other whales. Most of the time they go after their babies, their calves, especially things like a gray whale or a humpback. We all know the humpback and gray whales are humongous. Not as humongous as the blue whale, but humongous. And they will attack a baby. They do this in pods or groups of whales. So what they will do is, you'll have a baby and a mama swimming towards you. And one of the whales will come right in between the baby and the mama, and they'll start scooting the mama to the side. The rest of the pod will circle the baby and drown the baby. Gruesome, I know, but they do it. That's one of the makes of the killer whale. They also eat seals, sea lions, and sometimes dolphins. Very rare, but they will eat a dolphin. What else do I know about whales? Blue whale. The blue whale is the largest animal and mammal on Earth. It is so large that a regular 6-foot man can stand up in his heart and swim through its vessels. That's how large a blue whale is. You think an elephant is big? Oh no. A blue whale gotta be. I don't know. I guess that's it. That's all I know about whales.
Okay, now let's go back.